Purple Tower player upper right hand corner of Deadwing is Optimus. He was the player who secured the victory for AT Gaming in the Season 2 Grand Finals against Vega Squadron. Of course it was Vega Squadron. He took the all kill there, taking out players like Livezerg, Coolty, PV Donna as well. He had some really impressive TVZ that day. It was really great to watch and a real kind of breakthrough. So that was really, really awesome. So guys, here we are with Optimus in the upper right hand corner, and let's see how AT Gaming's campaign in the SE2 Improved Team League Season 4 will begin. Of course, their opponents are Karnage eSports, and their first player is Evire down in the bottom left hand corner, the teal Protoss player. He went huge when they played Red Bloods in the round of 8 of Season 3 in the quarterfinals. He took 3 kills before falling, I believe, to Blitz Tower, and it was a really impressive run from him. Really, really impressive play. So let's see what he's got planned here today. Just a single gas expand, it looks like, for now, as he's scouting with a probe, and Optimus, he is going to be going into a Reaper. So very standard TVPs to start up with, guys. So, how is everyone doing? Thank you again for tuning in. Thank you again for just deciding to join us here for the SE2 Improved Team League Season 4. This is our 3rd day of broadcasting, I believe. Shout out to all of you guys hitting that follow button on Twitch. At this point, there's actually way too many of you again to shout out each of you individually. So I can only apologise for that. So, yeah. But I do appreciate every single one of you. I read through every single email that I get, which every time someone follows, I get an email. I read through every single one and find my favourite Twitch names, because you find some really fun Twitch names when you look at people who follow you. Is what I've learned. Shall we have a quick look? Oh my god, we just got a sub. Thank you very much, Muffin Maestro. Now that is an awesome Twitch name as well. Muffin Maestro, you're awesome. I'll make sure to update you on the overlay between the games. Thank you very much for subbing, bro. Of course, subs do get a bunch of benefits, guys. You get to become a team supporter, which means you get to pick a team to support. It's not active just yet, but we'll have like team stat cards soon, and then your name will go up when they play, basically. You get replay packs and stuff as well, and there's a full list if you type !subscribers into the chat. So again, thank you very much for the sub, Muffin Maestros. Optimus here will just be going into a factory to follow this expansion up. Both players have been scouting, and Reaper is actually coming in right now, and he's actually picked off a couple of workers already with the Reaper. He's actually, okay, so he killed one worker over here with the probe, and the other one must have been killed by the Reaper. So both players just scouting, not really too much to see though. I guess Evire saw that the gas was still mining, so he probably knows there's a factory follow-up. And another TVP with a Twilight Council opening. Really? Really? When will we see some variety today? Give us a proxy Stargate, someone cheese or something, please. What league are these guys? These guys are both Grandmaster players. So yeah, they're both in GM right now. I'm not sure how high up in GM they are. If you're unfamiliar with these teams, I guess I should introduce them a little bit better. AT Gaming have Euthermal on their team, who is currently a WCS Premier player. He'll be off to America soon because he'll be playing his group a week tomorrow or a week today even. So yeah, make sure you watch out for him in WCS Premier. Of course, Karnage eSports have a couple of players like Ike. You may know him. He's been in the Nation Wars a lot. He's a Norwegian Protoss player, and also Namshar is very popular on Karnage eSports. You need to go and have some players as well. Jonah, you might know him if you're into your Zerg streamers. So yeah, do check out both these teams if you haven't heard of them before. Because again, these are two of the lesser known teams, I suppose, now in the SC2 ITL. You know, they're no Liquid, they're no Fnatic, etc. But they're still very good. They've still got some great players, and they always bring us interesting games. So let's see how this goes, guys, as this probe is going to set up a pylon. So I wonder if he maybe will try and get aggressive here with these initial Stalkers. Now, remember, this was a factory opening from Optimus. He's got a lot of Marines right now. He's got a couple of mines. There's a medevac about to pop out. He's going to begin moving across the map. He's not quite going to see that pylon, though. So he's just going to move out to the tower right now. Does that actually pylon come in range of the tower? I think it does. It does. So he sees the pylon. He's going to be able to shut that down. Should just send one Marine. I guess he's got the medevac on the way over. Okay, he's got 2 Marines to the high ground, so he should be able to clean this up. And that's a pretty nice pick off here straight away. An early loss of a pylon isn't really what Evire was expecting here at all. And of course he lost his probe as well, so any kind of aggressive possibility here has been completely shut down. So we have another probe being sent out across the map, already sent up a pylon right here to the left.
Game resumed.
And another probe coming up. Sorry, yes, there's another probe coming up to the left. Sorry, the pause throwing me off a little bit there. Alright, so a medevac coming across the left-hand side, and this is going to be coming down towards this towards this mineral line. And see how much damage you can get done. Observer is out. He's got 2 observers out. There's 1, and there's 2. So they're both here, as these Ridden Mines will burrow. Thrown overcharge popped, and we'll bring that 1 probe back. And was that just 1 probe kill? I think it was, because otherwise it would be showing up over here for Game Heart. So just a single probe kill here then, as Optimus will escape just with that medevac's life. Concussive shells and Stimpack started back at home, so he's going into his bioplay. He's got bunkers set up as well, prepared for the potential blink attack, which he has scouted out. So he's well prepared just in case any stalkers do get aggressive. And I mean, he did know that there was the potential for that after seeing that early pylon. He knows his opponent was originally thinking, hey, let's maybe get aggressive, and these stalkers will now begin to move across the map, actually. Pylons are set up here, so we'll see how much damage you can get done. You shouldn't do too much. I mean, there's a couple of bunkers here. I mean, even if he loses one of them, the SCV should be there in plenty of time to repair the second. Because this medevac actually coming all the way back home. Yeah, unloads 1 mine here, and actually leaves that there to maybe catch some probes unaware, transferring over to what could be a 3rd base at some point. As these bunkers, again, 2 bunkers are a little bit too much to really deal with. He did just salvage his bunker in the main base, but that's not too much of a big deal anymore, because he's got so many units. If them stalkers blink up there, it's basically a death trap. So no real need for that bunker just yet. So, we actually do see 1 bunker at the front here fall. And good blink micro by Ike, trying to keep these stalkers alive. Just lose one of them, though. A little bit of a mistake there. And yeah, so Optimus just sitting strong on this ramp again. I mean, he's about to get a really nice bit of an overpull on these SCVs, but they'll do the job. So he's about to get Stimpack, and he is forgetting combat shields, which is a little bit of a mistake, but +1 coming in as well, so he's about to get into a really nice position in terms of his overall economy, his medevac, his overall army. His first medevac's coming out as well means that he's about to be able to finally get aggressive on the map also, and he's already got a 3rd command center finished and morphing into an orbital command here, so adds on an army, adds on a 2nd engineering bay, we'll be able to go straight into +2, +1, and again, I mean, just nice solid play from both players so far. I mean, nothing too crazy. Evire's done a nice little bit of damage, picked off a couple of bunkers or bunker and some marines, and didn't really lose too much. And you know, he's going into his Colossi tech behind this, or Colossus tech behind this, and getting his own upgrades. I'm a little bit scared about this initial attack because his Colossus seem very delayed, and I don't really know why. Is this mine? How many kills has that picked up? Just 1, okay. And I don't really know why, because at this point, 12 minutes, he should no matter what have his first Colossus out, and it's not like he really did commit so hard to these stalkers that he couldn't afford Colossus, right? So I don't know if he just didn't start his Robo Bay by mistake or something, but right now, I mean, there's only stalkers, and Optimus is going to step up. He's going to have a great little timing, and the force fields, they're going to help for a couple of seconds, but not too much. And you know what? Evire might just lose absolutely everything here. Sentries are falling. The stalkers will have to blink their hearts out if they want to survive this. And this is probably going to be a dead 3rd base here very, very quickly. And Motion, of course, going to get targeted down just after the Photon Overcharge goes down. It looks as though there might just about be enough for our Pro Player to hold on, as Optimus actually steps towards the natural expansion here, continues to try and take down these stalkers, and some cute micro right now on this Marauder, on these Marines, trying to keep them alive, and is making the most of this right now. We'll leave them units behind there, and we'll just retreat. So Evire holds on, but now he's in this tough position where Optimus is just going to he's just going to go across the map with his next wave of units. There's going to be a Colossus out, yes, but because Evire's lost so many units early, he's lost everything which is meant to protect those Colossi. So he has to rewarp in sentries, he has to rewarp in more stalkers maybe, and you know, that's not where he wants to be spending his gas right now. He wants to be spending his gas on other things. He's having on a bunch of gateways, and I wonder if he just decides to maybe just move across the map and tries to end this or something. He's going up to 9 gates. He's not taking his gases on his 3rd, but he's going to drop a 2nd forge. So interesting. I would have thought like one of the most important things right now for him is to just get these extra gases, because he's just lost so many gas units. Look at that resources lost tab. He's just lost so many gas heavy units that he really does need to rebuild them, like the sentries, the stalkers, and for that he needs gas. But I guess he knows his economy a little bit better than me. So So yeah, second Colossus pops out here, and well, big drop is loaded up from Optimus, and he's just going to, okay, it's actually just going to be 2 medevacs here. We'll actually be able to avoid the observers, it seems. Depends where these medevacs decide to turn around. Looks like they might very well avoid these observers until they get all the way towards the main. Pilot might be able to spot it though. Scan comes down, 2 Colossi are seen. Optimus with a 50 supply lead right now. As some Zealots are not going to get much done, they run straight to the reinforcement line of the Terran player. And Optimus cleans them up without any issue at all. A few Stalkers here blink forwards, get turned around very quickly, and again there's just nothing in the main base at all right now, and that is the biggest issue here. Nothing in the main base means these 2 drops are going to do so much damage. The pylon sees them now for a slight second, but I don't think Evire was paying attention, and now Optimus begins to drop down into this main, and here we go, the stim comes in, the cannon's going to fall, he maybe just loses these pylons, and even 2 pylons is a nice little pick off here to begin with. A Colossus on the way in, and the Colossus actually needs them Zealots to tank for it, it really does. A couple of Zealots will fall here, and in fact, okay, Optimus is split. I thought he might be about to try and take that on. He scans again here, sees 1 Colossus at the front, he's just going to move straight into this. There just isn't the army required to really hold off against this. The split is already there, the Zealots are kind of stuck behind the Stalkers. And, well, nice force fields, and I think a bit of a move command there by Optimus as well as he tried to run by, but a couple of mines will just get a shot on a couple of Zealots, so nothing too big there either. Cleans out that pylon which spotted that drop coming there in initially. There's +2/+2 is on the way for our pros player, but already +2/+1 upgrades for Optimus, as his own 4th base has started here as well. So, this army is moving across the map, and a couple of medevacs are going to drop off here on the edge of this base, and they're going to be able to stim in and try and get a little bit more damage done. Going to be able to take down a couple of pylons here, no problem at all. Look at that, no problem. In fact, a 3rd pylon as well, and again, our pros player's just out of position to deal with this, and again, just being annoying at the front, you know, just baiting him to kind of stay there with his army, because if he isn't there, he might take damage, and this allows these drops to do so much damage. How many pylons have we seen die? This is like 7 pylons? You might even grab a forge as well. If you can stop +2 armor just before it finishes, that would be huge, and he gets it. Gets out with about a medevac's worth of units as well. And wow. That is crazy. So, a bunch of pylons picked off there. Evire is heavily supply blocked, and that's actually putting him, forcing him to float a lot of minerals. And finally gets out of his supply, but still not quite. 5 more pylons being made. Again, this is a great time for Optimus, because his opponent's been blocked from actually building anything for so long here. Drop can come back in towards the main base. There's 2 Colossi out of position. He's just going to start moving forwards. There's still a lot of Colossi, and a couple of mines will be able to help out against these Zealot forces at the front. Colossi, the Vikings not really in that great a number, but again, there's just not really that much to tank for the Colossus here, and here we go. These Smurls will just keep on stimming forwards, and Optimus taking down a lot of these, but I think he might be turned around here. The Vikings will take down another Colossus. He will pick up, he will get out. This drop not doing anything just yet. The thing is, though, I mean, Optimus maybe not trading the best there, but he kills off all the Colossus. He resets the Colossi count, and in resetting that count means that, you know, Evire can't really tech switch the storm so easily, you know, or it makes him very vulnerable to any kind of, you know, to the next attack coming in from the Terran player. As feedback comes down here, but we might see a dead robo facility. It's going to be very close. The Colossus pops out just in time, though, and keeps that alive. That would have been absolutely detrimental for Evire right now if he wasn't in a bad enough position as it stands. +2 attack will finish, of course. +2 armor was cancelled here. As a big drop once again loaded up by Optimus. Don't know if he actually meant to bring both of those medevacs back. Okay, he's going to send them in different directions. Protoss army begins to move out on the map. It's about to be spotted because Optimus holds this watchtower, so you'll see this coming in. And, well. Zealots here just going to work away at this Marine. This, I wouldn't mind, has actually picked up a kill already. And it's about to pick up a second one. Go probe. So we do have 2 drops out on the map, and one is about to hit the 3rd base, as double drop is about to hit, well, probably the 4th, I imagine, because he does know that is there. The army out in the middle of the map, and, you know, that's not great for dealing with what's about to be 2 medevacs hitting him hard. But it's starting to turn around. He does see it with an observer, but already this attack is doing quite a bit here, and we'll be able to pick off a temple already. A couple of probes killed, and we'll be able to pick off a little bit more here as well. As this army will get picked off, but you know, he loses everything, but again, picks off a pylon or 2, picks off a little bit. He actually gets another kill with the mine. You could even pick off another pylon, and Evire just losing so many pylons this game. These Marauders are still alive over here. Ow! I just kicked my desk. That really hurts. And oh, I hit. Oof. Oh, I kicked it with like the top of my foot as well. Like, what the hell was I doing that for? And my ghost is actually loaded up here. Oh my god. 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 We're seeing nukes. Oh my god. We're gonna see nuke drops, ladies and gentlemen. Are these guys trying to compete to get into like a top 5 players of the week video or something? I mean, first of all, Hearthstone with kind of got, you know, amazingly fancy probe micro, and then Optimus with nuke drops. Pylon gets taken down here. Oh my god. No. No. Surely not. This is disgusting. Can he not drop a nuke from there? He can. He can. He's dropping the nuke. Evire. He sees it. No, he sees it. He sees it. He knows where it is. He knows where it is. He's moving his probes away. Is he? Is he? No, he's not! But he saw it! Oh, ladies and gentlemen, it's a fucking nuke! Kaboom! And 13 workers killed. And, wow. Another nuke is on the way. The army! The army! The army! The army! No! The army! Optimus, no! Oh my god! I thought Optimus was about to kill the entire army. Another nuke on the way here, guys. So this ghost is still just sitting around. There's no detection or anything. The fire is just continuing to be continually being nuked. There's a bunch of Zelts over here. Another nuke being dropped. The medevac's picked off, but I mean the ghost still standing here. Get an observer. Is this really going to be the 4th nuke in a row? Is this Call of Duty or something? Like, I don't know. And I was going to nuke over here instead because it's kind of cool. And oh my god, is this going to do some damage as well? I think it very well might. Guys, 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 the probes! The probes! And another one starts up. Oh, the nukes are just flying all over the place. And Evire, he just doesn't know where the ghosts are. He finally cleans up this ghost over here. He's got an observer coming in, I think he's got an observer coming in. But the nuke's gonna land beforehand anyway. Doesn't kill anything though. As the ghost is actually gonna escape over to the left side a little bit. And another nuke's gonna come down. And Evire's just kind of, okay, he drops a nice storm on this army which has moved across the middle of the map as well. As these two ghosts are, oh, they go off a huge EMP on the Templar! As the nuke continues to land, it's not really doing very much, but being annoying, forcing probes to be pulled, forcing his opponent to look elsewhere while his army begins to position. I mean, again, he's already kind of dropped a huge EMP. Now there's no storms remaining, and this army is very, very vulnerable. As Mothership Core is just about going to survive there. Cloak Ghost, though, there's no detection, and now there's going to be a nuke on this high ground here as well. Oh god, the probes will get pulled away from this one. And, okay, not too much going down here. Might kill one probe. Oh, that probe, he was in the bunker, man. He was in the bunker in the simulator. He survives. As there's a lot of winning mines left over here. Are we done with the nukes? Oh, one's just landed over here as well. Oh my god. Well, that was really fun. A cloak goes here. Is there just no observers? Like, he's got 4 observers. Where are they all? Like, there's like ghosts just EMPing the template again and again and again. Optimus is just going to move across the map here. What's this? Another ghost? Looks like another ghost is going to send this over to this direction. Finally, this ghost is killed off. Still a couple of Widow Mines in position over here as well. Some STVs don't know what they're doing. And, well. Bit of an army moving across the map. Optimus actually pulling some SCVs here. He's got like so many bases, by the way, guys. 5, 6 bases. And, well, I mean, he doesn't really need all of these SCVs anymore, so he's just going to sacrifice these. They're going to chase after the Templar. They want it to be successful. There's another couple of drops to load up. Where's that medevac with the ghost in it? Oh, here it is. Oh, really? He's gonna do this? Another nuke on the way, guys. As this couple of dropships are actually going to be picked off here, so this is pretty big by Evire. He notices this nuke this time. He'll be able to clean this one up without too much issue, but we'll lose maybe a pylon or an assimilator or so. Kaboom. Okay, pylon goes down. And, well, he is actually going to escape. He actually got one of these medevacs over here, surprisingly, which shouldn't really have happened, because then Stalkers were chasing after the medevacs. So this base in a little bit of trouble. Another nuke coming down once again. Optimus really just waiting with his army. Really just wants to wait until the last moment until he actually decides to take a fight. We actually have Tempest being made here by Evire, who I think has been in this game for way longer than he maybe should have. Optimus really taking his time shutting this down. Is this? I mean, this ghost still sits over here. Do we have another nuke available? Yes, he's got 4. He's got 4 nukes ready to go. And this army going to move down. Probably pick off this 5th base now and really limit his opponent's economy. I mean, Optimus has just done such a great job of keeping his opponent busy. And if Evire's busy, if he's not, you know, if he's not able to harass, if he's not able to move across the map, then God knows what happens. The Nuke coming in over here now. A scan being dropped on this army as well, so he sees that, and okay, probes are pulled away once again. His Nexus taking a lot of damage though, and Optimus, well, one of them marauders running into a nuke there, a little bit like Rainbow Party, as that base will get sniped off. And, this nuke could come down over here as well, maybe just drop nukes all over the place. Was there another EMP? I think it's just EMP the Templar again. Wow. How many EMPs can he get? Like, he's just had so many good EMPs in this game. It's been absolutely insane. Scans this army. He sees it right now. Another base being dropped in the bottom right. A couple of SDVs will spot a couple of Zelds coming through the middle of the map. They're not going to achieve too much because they're going to walk straight into the production lines. As another nuke is set up. Evire again, pretty good at spotting nukes, if anything. Even if he loses this game, at least he can walk away saying, hey, I'm probably the best player against nukes in the world right now. Eventually, after so much practice. A couple more probes getting killed down off by that one. Another nuke on the high ground here. Oh no. Oh no. Does Evire not see this one? Okay, he's trying to try and take the fight at the same time. But guys, what do we watch? The fight or the nuke? Vikings are taking down a lot over here, but the nuke is dropping. We've got another bunch of workers going down, but at the same time we do have this big fight taking place, guys. These ghosts, though, they're all on their own, and there's nothing to really back them up anymore. Is there an observer? That's the question. We need an observer, but Tempest moving forward. Sorry, Colossi moving forward into these ghosts. There isn't detection, so these ghosts are going to slowly pick away at this. And Evire, if he had detection there, would have killed all of them ghosts. That would have been huge. We've got to drop into the main base at the same time right now, as SCVs chasing around everywhere. Another nuke is dropping as well here. These SCVs, are they actually going to kill a Templar? Oh, okay, the ghost gets it in the end. Still doing damage over here. Nuke will drop. Oh no, the SCV friendly fire! Okay, not quite, it survives. Nuke coming in over here as well as this pylon's being targeted down. Evire's just on a push across the map, but I don't think it's going to achieve too much. Another bunch of probes will fall here, only 3. And this army is still just picking away in the main base. Evire just doesn't have any money. It's going to pick away at these couple of gateways. 7 Vikings being made at a time. I mean, if he just scans, drops them 2 observers, gets rid of those, he can just do the rest with the ghosts here. And he's going to start splitting up already, he moves forwards. And will drop the EMPs all over this army. He will just move forward. He's going to lose a lot of ghosts, though. That's a lot of ghosts just being completely thrown away. But now the Vikings will be able to move forwards. But can he take down the Tempest? He will stim forwards here. I think he's got more than enough. Well, okay, he snipes the Templar, so there's no storms going to be available. And if he gets rid of the Colossi, the Vikings focus on the Tempest. And that should be it. That should be game. Optimus and Evire giving us a very exciting game number 1 of this best of 7 all-kill between AT Gaming and Karnage eSports.